be kicking it with you. Pump it, 'cause I love you more, Captain, today than yesterday. Pump it, yo, but not as much. Kill it as tomorrow. Yeah, Captain. The seahorse is finished. It's completed, dude. The seahorse. Look. Cranklin. Hold on. Boom. D-O-N-E. Added to the collection. Did you see the last two videos? All right, so I need to do a playlist for this. It's a long story. The playlist will explain it all, where it came from, the song that I made that jumped out of that box. That's 166. This is fretted build 166. That represents the 166th cigar bass guitar that I've hand fretted. So excited about that. It's coming towards the end of the year, and I got this build right here. Okay, so I just finished this one, and then I need to work on this one and this one to kind of wrap them up. Long have my people wanted to install a Wi-Fi speaker, Bluetooth speaker into one of these builds. This is like a little $5 jobby you can get at American Science Surplus. Have you been to American Science Surplus? You should go there, dude. There's all kinds of cool stuff. They got lots of magnet stuff. They've got cigar box guitar building little tinkering tools, not for cigar box guitars specifically, but I learned about American Science Surplus in one of my how to build books. Forgot which one. In the back of it, in the table, in the appendix. So check this, dude. Again, finish the seahorse up. And remember when I was working on this one over here? That one? This one. That one, and then my son's sort of tribute memory box to his graduation. I quit high school, dude. And like, when was that, man? Golly, I'm getting old, dude. I'm even talking like an old man. I'm even saying the stuff like I'm getting old. That's the first sign of you getting old, is when you say, man, I'm getting old. I quit high school, dude, so I was hyped that my sons just graduated high school. Anyway, so that was in 2019. Remember how much fun 2019 was? Remember 2019? Do you remember all the fun we had with flavor injectors and being flavor injected? Remember, if you didn't get flavor injected, you had to quit your job, and you had to wear a mask everywhere. I can't even kiddingly say what this is referring to, or the Matrix spiders will shut me down with our small group. Anyways, but I retold anyways. So check it. So this neck came from my son. He was out. Ooh, this is the Captain. We're having a terrible day today with the cameras. Sorry, the captain's not feeling well. Bone nut. I just cut, this is my last one. I got like a big bag of them, CBG. And this is the last one I had to harvest and pillage from another build. But this neck came from just some boutique antique store that my son went to, like way back then. He gave me the neck. Look at that. It's trippy because it's like, can you see in the light where it says deluxe? Here, I'm even messing around. It says like deluxe right here. Look, it says sovereign. Our God is sovereign, right? It says sovereign. But then see behind it where it says looks like it's saying, it says deluxe back there. Like it was painted on top of it. So I don't know what this neck is. I don't even understand what the fretboard markers are. Maybe you're a real guitar aficionado. I'm not. I'm a real guitar hackazoo. But looks like it'd be a banjo almost. And look, it's like this right here. Look at the numbering: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the 12. You know how we always do, we'll set it up, it's the 12 from whatever to here to here to here to here. I don't know what this is. And this required some serious hackazilla. Because I was gonna do this neck a different way. I don't want to get into it, but I got pissed. I can say it, dude. I got pissed. I took the neck because I wanted to get it on here because I couldn't figure out how to get this neck on here because it was just like this. And it was cut right here. It was bigger right here. But I didn't know how I was gonna make it strong like bull, so I figured I'd take like a dowel rod, drill a hole in here, stuff it in here, and then run it through the body, which I did. It came out, and I wanted a back angle because the whole reason why I started doing this one again was originally it was on this right here. This is what it started off life like this. But the neck was doing this number. Do you ever do these builds? If you do it straight, it works out. But do you ever do the ones where you put it on there and the neck kind of does this number? It was doing that on this one. And if I died tomorrow, I'll be with Jesus, through the precious blood of Jesus. So whatever. But I don't know if I could go on with my life knowing that I had these builds that's doing this number. So long story short, I tore it apart. Now she's great. Now I got a real good angle on this. It's almost too much. This pickup, I just installed it, came from Donny, my neighbor. He hand winds these. This is my second one. So this is a special build. And again, I try to make all of my builds, I do, to record at least one song with them. And I don't mind miking them up or whatever, but I really prefer having a pickup in them. So now with this Bluetooth speaker right here, this just gets plugged into, I don't know what type this is. This is like the original type like we're used to, for computers and all that kind of stuff. So you pretty much plug it in, charge it, and then with your fancy dancy phone, dude, I don't want to hear the Wi-Fi signals going through our bodies and through our spirits and our souls, and they're brainwashing us, and MK Ultra, and they're brainwashed. I get it, dude. Trust me. I study this stuff ad nauseum. But look, here, what I think would just be fun to put this in here like that. I put it right here I put it on the bottom. Like you think you wanted to put it up here, like it kind of makes sense to put it here, but I wanted it to counterbalance it so it would be balanced. So look at that, bam. There's all these little things you got to think about, dude. You can make these cool builds, but if it's all neck heavy, it's always doing this little thing. Again, I try to make mine to go on tour with. I say tour. All my friends in Canada always go. I go, bro, you want to go on tour? Or tour out? Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Tour? And they're like, now I'm going tour. So, all right. So this, look at that neck in the back here. So, I'm almost done with it. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it in this video or not. Maybe I'm just going to finish it. But I need to, the big challenge, there's two major challenges to this, and then I'm done. I'm thinking about just going direct from here to the jack. Just because I like the simplicity of it. I'm an old acoustic guitar player. Think Willie Nelson's Trigger. I just like to play. Whenever I have like tone knobs and volume knobs, and I kind of want to be the guy who's like trying to be cute with the knobs, and I'm never quite sure about the tone, and should I turn it down, and I'm playing, should I turn it back up? And with my acoustic, one thing with an acoustic, and you plug it in and it's go time, you got to go. You just got to kind of figure it out with your hands. It's challenging and it's whatever, but that's kind of like what I'm used to, is the struggle with that. So I need to figure out how to get this on here, how to hide that hack. See that? And give it some strength. give it some strength. So I'm thinking about just doing like just either sticking a nug on here, like that, just doing something like that, something really stupid simple, dude. Just like, we're building hobo fiddles. over here on 171 Retch Avenue. So maybe something like this. I'm sorry about the light here. All right, so something like that. It will strengthen this. And then the next thing is this. All right, Cap, bring it in. Bring in the camera. I'm saying. Bring the camera in. Cap, camera, zoom, right over here. This is a is every woman. I thought the camera was off. All right, so here's two. Check this out. Before we even get started, I was gonna do this video. All right, never mind. Let's do it. I brought my vacuum cleaner out from outside, and now I got to put it into my new digs, and that's like throwing me off my game. There's two things I want to talk. Oh, here. I'll show you this. I'll show you that in a minute. So I got this. Took some hacking niacin too. Some crap happened up here. The fretboard broke off. I had to glue it together and just up in here. So it's kind of like this is gonna be for me and whatever. So whatever. This. How are you gonna attach this speaker in here? See what I'm saying? Look. So, two ideas. It's got to go right here. See where I have that Forstner bitted? Now, one idea was to take a magnet. Where's my R2D2? There he is. Let's take the magnet. This is just terrible, terrible lighting. You know, I can get this phone I'm using right now is an old phone. I got a newer phone. Maybe my lighting would be better, but I'm too broke. All right. Is using. It's like so light right here, but it's not doing it. Taking a magnet and gluing it in here. Gosh, these magnets right here are no joke, dude. Some of these magnets, man, are like, you're just like, dang. So hot glue gunning this to here, and then gluing this magnet in here. See that? Like gluing that in there, and then, oh, check this out. But I hold on. Does that make sense? You got to stay in for the Trump, what Trump calls the weave, baby. Come on. So you could do that. But I was curious if that wasn't going to be, okay, so in summation, see right here, that little bar? I got this bar going directly beneath where my skill link ends. So from here to here is 23. From here to here is 23. So right here, beneath here, I drew a little hole right here all the way through. Came through with a tone bar, and if you get that book, I don't see it. There's a book where I learned that idea from. I think violin guys do that, where you put this tone bar, and then when you close it, that tone bar is number one, supporting your top, so your bridge won't push it down with all the tension of the strings, like it won't bow it like this. So it'll keep that there, but it also gives it air, in my opinion, maybe not, to rattle and resonate the top of the soundboard, the box. And it's also attached to the neck. So in some scientific poor man's way, it's going through the strings, connects going from this here to the bridge from the bridge directly to the neck and then shooting through the body. And then I even had the rod connected into the side here and then attached right there. So it's all kind of like, I saw this thing on Instagram where they were showing Da Vinci, I think it was Da Vinci's bridge. And I thought how cool that was. In some ways, the way these are all laid out, the way they're kind of like folding on top of each other. So getting this in here and then deciding whether I want it to be like flush or down inset, and then kind of using this as a sound hole. I haven't decided yet. This is just kind of where I'm at. These are some ideas I'm working with. And I'm thinking about maybe if the magnet idea doesn't work, like it'll work, but I don't know if it's gonna be strong enough, like to hold this in place as much moving as you'll be doing with this. So then I kind of thought maybe just using Velcro. I have these little Velcro pieces. I don't know why the FCC's got to be on here. It's rechargeable, but FCC. So then I was just thinking about just taking these right here, and I think that's gonna be the best bet, is using the Velcro. I think the Velcro is gonna make it it's gonna hold it stronger. I love the idea of magnets, and I love piezoelectric discs and magnets. So that's the way I'm probably gonna do it. So installing a Wi-Fi. Now the cool thing about this is if you install a Wi-Fi speaker in your build, or a build, or one of the builds, you could technically then like play a song on your phone if you're trying to learn it, and then be hearing it at the same time. So this isn't kind of exactly like, you've seen guitars, they kind of look like toys, I get it. This is a toy, or is it, but to practice with, you know, saying, my point is that you've seen guitars with like speakers in it, they do it. That's not like a new idea, but here is the idea, the novelty of it is being for it to come in and come out. To charge it, you could use it, you could not use it, you could use it as a sound hole. And then, yeah, okay, that's it. Oh, and then fixing this. So if I've fixed this and installed this by the end of this video, I'll be happy. And then we'll worry about playing it later. This all in here is just like it's gonna be a super challenge, but whatever. All right. That's all I'll say about that. Oh, then I cut a bone nut. So we'll see. Thank you for watching this channel. I'm trying to keep this primarily just for music, the music I'm playing, but it is kind of fun, like all these workarounds you gotta do sometimes when you're doing different builds. I never want to get to a place where I'm just like manufacturing. I mean, because when you get the hang of this, dude, it can be kind of easy. So, goodbye. So this is what I was gonna say. I got those doors, so whenever I pull strings out, by the way, I use an ironing board to lay my strings out to figure them out. Because this new build, I didn't know what I was gonna do, so I spent some time, that's what I'm talking about, this vacuum cleaner. So this is done. All right, this is that piece I was saying about using these two doors for builds, but check this. So I put this new piece, so originally this vacuum cleaner goes in the swivel. I have a vacuum here. I spaced out and cleaned the place up, and I cleaned out beneath here. This is where I had my small box, or my small boxes in here. And for some reason I OCD'd out. I wanted this whole area to be clear. I don't know why. It's so cluttery down here. I just wanted to like declutter in a way. So this part right here fits in here like a freaking love. This is just kind of oddball parts. That makes any sense. I know it looks cluttered in here, but I'm trying to work like an octopus to stay on one place and have all my stuff just within my general vicinity so I can just grab it. But what's happening now is this fits here. Now I can use it like right here to pop them out. But I need to this right here, these are the little dumb things you run into. This right here is an old TV, you know, for those TVs like in hotel rooms. This needs to be moved. And it's got 2 drywall screws on it. I'll show you. And it's supposed to go like this. But now it's hitting my new right here. So I need to drop this down. The only problem is these drywall screws must be made out of titanium. Because dude, I cannot unscrew it. And I cannot, like I've been trying to like, I'm gonna get my hacksaw here, I'll show you. I'm gonna get my hacksaw, dude, to hacksaw this junk off, dude. Because look, there's just 2 screws in here. Look, this one and this one. But one of these was gnarly. No, there's 3 of them in there. Like one here, one here, and one here. And they're gnarly, dude. Like I have like the super strong drill, dude. It will not back those things out. So then I put my original wood top here over here temporarily. This normally goes on top of this. And then this goes beneath here. So that's, and then I just move some stuff around. I'll give you the grand tour here. Look, fire some tunes up. Val, I put this too close to here, so it is what it is. I don't care if it hangs over. Whatever.